The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Houston Texans. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte.
We got this.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Watson with a give to Miller. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
From the 24, Watson. It's complete. Stills. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Down, he's coming. 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Down, let's go.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he's got Miller. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. First carry for Carlos Hyde, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 4 yards out. Then the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
20. Check. Crunch.
McCaffrey. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gun. Check 3.
They'll try and pick it up at McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the second quarter.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Eight.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? Ready? Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
He's checking. Crash.
On first down, it's Newton. Forced out to his left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Here's McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
51 the mic. 51. That's trash. Under 10. 10. He's coming.
Now Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Great. Let's get in there. Watch the twist. Switch.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
We got this. Joke. Mike 55.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition And us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Brian Burns in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw, Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 50, it's Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 50 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack, and from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting.
And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point try good by Gano, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Wiggles free. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Set. 19. 25 to Mike. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 27 yards there, a first down.
25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Check motion. Let's go.
Watson hands to Miller on the draw, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Check 26, check 26. Here we go, D. Get off the field. At 25, 9 and 1.
Out of the gun, Watson being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as a team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. The shotgun snap for Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Here we go, here we go. Yeah, 8, 8. Gun. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Hey, flash.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Switch. Great. 8. Check 25. Check.
To throw is Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, here's Miller. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Gerald McCoy able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Watson on target here to Fuller. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Dancing to his left. And the catch made by Hopkins. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Flushed out right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Texans on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run for it with Hyde. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They try again with Hyde. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. From the gun, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trey Boston, and a big turnover. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
We got this.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Coming to you. Coming to you. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Go, go. Gun, gun, gun. 14, fight it. Check.
Play action. It's Wilson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Rashad Penny, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike. Check 55, Mike. Get that quarterback. Hey, 0. Bring up.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So opening drive, third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
Here's Wilson to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Tempo.
55. Hey, eat. Hey, defense, let's go.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
There we go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 50.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why? Here we go. 46.
Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Right there.
Under.
Prescott to throw it. Completes it to Austin. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the slat. Watch out.
We're going to 54. Why? Hey, kill.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go, get out there. 26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin. Complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Exit. Check 52. Wide. Get wide. Motion.
26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
Check. Watch 54.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Mike 54. Watch the screen. Mike 54.
Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
Check, Mike. 26.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 28 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line.
Come on, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Able to get this to Gordon. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And watch your leg. Watch the alert.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. third down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Shit. Watch the shit. Shit.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here you go.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here you go. 46.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Gun.
Mike, 5-4. Go.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott rolling to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47. Under. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Keep playing.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Forced out to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Throwing again on second down. Wilson, he lets it fly from Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, That'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Play action. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
14. Mark 55.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Bang out. Bam. Hey, 0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
He's got the connection to Cooper. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Forbath will put this one through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Hey, 2-2.
From the 38, Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Cooper was the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
2 yards on the
from midfield now. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, tight. Switch.
We're going to 54. Wide 8.
Check. 54. Mike's 54.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. He finds Austin complete. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. They'll run with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and it's 2nd down. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is, Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the 4th team in. But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who wins the NFC and represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Wilson to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Luke Wilson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that will get them 1 closer. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Switch up, switch up. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Kill.
All day, defense.
Go.
They go to Elliott again. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
49, check 49.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You got time.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Nine yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he takes it past the 40.